Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one, man. Hey, this is a video on Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia, and what I feel and my opinion on what's going to happen in this upcoming fight. Now, you know, I done had my opinions about Mikey Garcia. I done said he was a weight bully. I done said certain things about Mikey. I done said certain things about Errol. But, you know, it all comes down to this fight. Now, I just want to say for the record, a lot of people looking at it because Errol Spence is the bigger fighter and, you know, the body punching, the body snatching. Mikey Garcia ain't nothing to fuck with. Mikey Garcia, y'all got to look at his camp. This man come from a brother who was a champion. His father been in the game for years. And go and look back at his fights. He ain't beating black fighters' ass because he don't know what he doing. Mikey Garcia got skills to pay the bills. I've been watching his film studies. I've been watching one thing he did against Broner, y'all. When he was fighting Broner, he kept touching Broner's glove with the jab hand, nullifying Broner's jab. That's something I never seen. And I saw this from film study, how good this boy is. A lot of people thinking that Errol Spence is just gonna go out there and run through Mikey Garcia. That will not happen. I'm not saying he will not beat Mikey Garcia, but this will be a great fight. This will be a great fight. Not only would it be a great fight for Mikey Garcia, Mikey Garcia, if he win, it will most definitely stamp him as a legendary fighter. But then it still stamps him because at the time, this is a time when no one at 147 wanted to fight Errol Spence. So 20 years from now, if it's brought up that about this fight, people will say that Mikey Garcia fight the guy that no one wanted to fight, the boogeyman so-called at 147. Okay. But I'm telling y'all, the skills of Mikey Garcia, the game plan that Mikey Garcia will have, the coaching, his brother, his father watching tape against Errol Spence. Do not expect for this to be an easy fight for Errol Spence. Errol Spence cannot fight backing up. And also, I'm going to say this. For somebody say, well, that ain't going to mean nothing because he's a smaller fighter. You're right. Just because he's a smaller fighter and Errol Spence can't fight backing up does not mean that he will go out there and do something bad to Errol Spence because he can't fight backing up. But we're talking about points. We're talking about rounds. You see what I'm saying? Errol Spence is a front runner, for those that don't know. For those that don't know, your boy Errol Spence is a front runner. He goes into survival mode after the 6th round. And Kell Brooks showed us that. Yes. That power he has, that body snatching, it all goes after the 5th. If a supreme elite boxer was to get in there with Errol Spence and fight him the full 12 round and move, and Errol Spence will lose. That's why Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, would defeat him. I always say that, and I will tell y'all that. Errol Spence will lose to Terrence Crawford. But this is about him and Mikey Garcia. Now, Mikey Garcia got the skills to pay the bills. Mikey Garcia will get in there and he will show so many openings and so many problems that Errol Spence has, that even if he does lose, when Errol Spence goes and fight another 147 pound, he gonna lose still. And that's the way he gonna go with Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. Neither one of them. Mikey Garcia has everything in the game. Errol Spence doesn't. Errol Spence doesn't. If Mikey Garcia wins this, he's up. You know what I'm saying? He still gets credit even if he takes a loss. So it don't matter. I gotta let my stepdaughter. You got everything? Yeah. Okay. Mikey Garcia has everything in the game in this fight. Everything in the game. So Errol has nothing. He don't get a belt. He don't get really no recognition or anything. I don't even know why he took this fight. Maybe it's just the money with Errol Spence. But Errol Spence gets no clout for winning this fight, in my opinion. Y'all go up there and y'all can say what you want. He beat Mikey Garcia, but this man jumped up and waited to fight him. He don't get no credit for this shit at all. This is a bad fight for him. And not to mention the shit he said about I'd rather go up and fight Sean Porter and take his belt, which basically let Terrence Crawford know that he was a easier fight in his mind than Terrence Crawford would be. So y'all keep going on with this Errol Spence hype, and you know he's the boogeyman and all this shit. But it's funny how the boogeyman can't get a date straight since Terrence Crawford then stepped into 147 and got them 2 knockouts since he been at 147. It's real funny how the boogeyman all of a sudden can't find a date and talking about going to get belts now. They ain't finding nobody. I'm the only person see that. Am I the only person that see that? That since Terrence Crawford has dropped into the 147 division and went out there and knocked out 2 of the guys, Jeff Horn had the title, and the guy Benavidez, knocked them both out. Ain't it funny how the head honcho, the boogeyman, is talking about going to get easy belts instead of going after the guy who we all want to see him fight? But ain't none of y'all talking about that. I don't see none of the big channels, which I gotta mention. I love y'all, 7 to 8. Boxing Ego, Travis got it, all y'all. Where y'all videos on Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford? Where's those? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But Errol Spence, 9 times out of 10, will defeat Mike Garcia. But this will open up holes for Errol Spence. This will open up the fighters that he wants to fight for the belts. Mike Garcia will show them his mistakes. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you Mike Garcia will, even if he lose, will show them Errol's mistakes. And when they do, watch how they jump on Errol ass. Watch how the boxers of 147 jump on Errol ass. The pure boxers jump on Errol ass after Mike Garcia opened them holes up. When Mike Garcia showed them what his weaknesses are, what his flaws are, where he drop his hands at, where he can't fight back and up, where he has no head movement. Mike Garcia will show all that shit. The smaller man that y'all count out will make that a good fight. I guarantee you that. Now, you know, I always say I had my, you know what I'm saying, talks about Mike Garcia, weight bullet, which he is. He still ain't winning for Lomachenko, even though I think that fight ain't happening because Bob Arum ain't gonna let that fight happen because he know Mike Garcia probably whooped the shit out of Lomachenko. But, you know, that fight ain't happening. Now, I always say you're a weight bullet, which in certain fights you have winning out there and you have saw that Mike Garcia have been bigger than most of his opponents. And he fluctuates in weight. That's why he goes up and down from 147, 140 to 135 because he's a weight bullet. But that has nothing to do with this fight. And this fight, this man is moving up. He's taking a chance. He's taking a big risk. He's doing something that the average fighter would not do, so he deserves much credit. But, like I said, he, in my opinion, will lose the fight only because of the size and the strength of Errol Spence, not because of the boxing ability. I think in the end, he'll weigh him down and he'll beat Mike Garcia. You know, but you never know. Mike Garcia just that good that you don't know what may happen in this fight. You never know. Mike Garcia may beat him on points, outbox him, move around the ring well. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But I promise you, Mike Garcia gonna show the world that Errol Spence is not Superman. True. The Errol Spence is not Superman. I got the hiccups. The Errol Spence is not Superman. Whew. But it's easy work, boxing. Thank you for your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's all I had to say on this fight. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for watching the videos. Y'all be safe. I'm out.